Hello students, in this video we will discuss about B-tree data structure. Okay, B-tree is a specialized data structure where we call it as MV tree or self-balancing tree data structure. Okay, so B-tree has it has a capability to store large number of keys in a single node. Okay, and also whereas in binary search trees, we will store only one element in one node, but in B tree a single node can store more than one keys or one element in a single node. So, and B tree also helps in keeping height of a tree. It will also helps in reducing the height of a tree. Okay, that means it will construct the tree with a small height. Okay, so this is a B tree. B tree is also called MV tree, and also it is a self-balancing tree data structure, and it has capability to store many keys in single node when we compare to binary trees and binary search trees. And also B tree helps to keep height of a tree very small, reduces the height of a tree when we compare to the binary trees or binary search tree. Okay, so the main properties of binary trees, suppose we'll see one example, okay, of binary B tree. Okay, see B tree data structure. Okay, now a B tree is a data structure, we call it as M-way data structure, and also we are saying a node in a B tree can store many or more number of keys or elements. Okay, so the main properties of B tree. Now we will represent a node in a B tree with one or more keys. Okay, so we will represent the order of B tree as M. Okay, M means it is an order of B tree. Suppose if the order of B tree is 3, okay, that means this is a node of a B tree where it will store 2 elements. If the order of B tree is 3, it will store 2 keys or elements. Okay, and it has, if the order of B tree is 3, it will store 2 elements or 2 keys, and it has 3 pointers which will point to child nodes. Okay, and it has 3 child nodes. Okay, if the order of B tree is given, order of B tree is 3, M equal to 3, it will store 2 keys or elements, and it has, that node has 3 pointers, and it will has 3 child nodes. So here the order of B tree is 3. So it will store 2 elements. X1 is one element, X2 is one element, and these are the pointers. How many pointers we have? P1, P2, P3. Okay, each pointer will refer, it is a pointer variable, location variable, where it will store the address of other node. So it will store the child node. Okay, so again this order should be also same, 3, and it has another child node with 2 elements and 3 pointers, and it has another child node with 2 elements and 3 pointers. This is x11, x11, this is x12, x13, this is x14, x15. Okay, these are the, this is child node 1, 2 and 3 child nodes. Okay, now this is the first property. Now if a B tree of order M have how many keys? M minus 1 keys or M minus minus 1 elements. Okay, and it has m pointers. Okay, m pointers, and it has maximum of m children. Maximum, this is maximum of m children. If order is m, it can have maximum of m children, or it can have one child or two child, but maximum it should have 3 children. Okay, this is property. So every node, now this is the root, we call this node has root, and this node has leaves. Now suppose if it has another child node like this, like this, okay, and it has another like this. Okay, now what we call these as, these are non-leaf nodes. These called non-leaf nodes, and these are called leaf nodes. Okay, now every node will be in order of m. Now the root node, how many elements the root node can store? It has to store at least one element or one key. Only root. Okay, root can store at least one element or maximum of m minus 1 elements. Okay, maximum m minus 1 elements. Okay, whereas leaf and non-leaf nodes has to store m by 2 elements, minimum of n by 2, minimum of n by 2 elements, and maximum of m minus 1 elements. Okay, this is the condition for the elements to store in the node. Okay, whereas and always the leaf nodes are at the same level. Okay, if it is not there, what we call, this is root and these are leaf nodes. All the leaves are at the same level. If we take, first we have to construct all the leaf nodes, then next level. So here the another condition is all the leaf nodes are at the same level. Okay, now if we consider this as a node in a B tree, so this is a pointer which has a child node, this can have a child node, maximum of 3 child nodes this node can have in a binary B tree. Okay, now what this will store, this pointer, this will point to a child node which have values lesser than x1. This child node should have values lesser than x1. Okay, lesser than x1. And what this will have? Values greater than x1. Okay, and also smaller than, that means lesser than this x2. Okay, and what this child node should have? Values greater than x2, greater than x2. Same as, condition will be same as binary search tree. The left node of x1 child node should have values lesser than x1. Right should have values greater than x1, less than x2. And this is the right child, greater than x2. And here left child of x2. So here it should have lesser than x2. Suppose for example, if it is a binary B tree node, here we have 8 and 22. Now this should have values lesser than 8, either 4 and 7. And here it should have values greater than 8 and less than 22. Suppose 11 and 20. This should have values greater than 20, 27 and 32. Like this we have to store elements in the B tree. Okay, in next video we will see the operations of B tree.